I'm at 1691 Sunset Creek Court, and I believe this is Bellbrook, Dayton, Ohio. Doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, any bellies like low spots in the line, roots, like root intrusion, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. The access point here is the clean out in the floor in the very front right of the house if you're facing the house. I'm going to go both ways on this clean out, meaning I'm going to go upstream and downstream from this floor clean out. You can see we're right here next to the sump system here. And so first we're going to go upstream, try to get the stuff on the interior of the house. Sometimes there's a little bit of a lip when you do that. A drop of water on the camera there, but no biggie. And so the way this is laid out, there's a stack on the left side front of the basement, and there's also a stack just to the about to 20 feet behind this clean out. And so I'm not sure how this is routed yet, but we should find that out rather quick. There was a Y immediately, which is probably coming over underneath the steps, and then this is probably that stack there that I just mentioned, or this is here. Looks like we're going back. There's a small rough-in, bathroom rough-in with a toilet flange. So that's probably where we're going to end up. That's probably where the line begins. There's also an inch and a half. That's probably what that is right there. Could be that for the lab. And then here is that toilet. So that is the toilet roughing. But now I got stuff on the camera. I'm making that turn. So what we did see on the way in, real clear. So everything looked great. This house is lived in, so if there were any low spots, it would be holding water. And so the line looked great. I didn't see any structural issues or anything of note even. So we'll pull back and I will wipe off the camera lens before we go downstream at all. I said there's another, about 10 feet in there's a Y, and that is the coming over from the stack from the other side. Go. So now we're going to go downstream and out towards the street. And as soon as we exit the house, we go from Schedule 40 PVC, which is the white, the interior, and then it goes to this green SDR 35 is what they use on the exterior. It's a gasketed PVC where it gives a little bit of flex. Most of this is gasketed, so that it can fluctuate a little bit if the ground moves. And it's a little hazy here, but we'll either run water if we need to, or we can normally, once you get to the sewer main, there'll be water flowing. We'll be able to rinse the camera off there. Still be able to see any major structural issues here, but it should be a lot clearer. footage already, I'd say that the main is probably either out in the street or across the street. I don't know where this is going now. I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to go run some water so we're able to rinse the camera head off. Okay, we're running some water. I would hope that it would be down there or getting close to reaching here, being that we're out 85 feet. A little bit to where it looks like I'm flat, but not really having any luck cleaning the camera head off here. There we go. It's starting to get a little wet. There we go. Okay. So now we'll continue pushing out. We must have dropped off, and oh no, it looks like we are in the main. You can see that line coming through, and actually looks like we might have went upstream in the main, as you can see the water coming back towards the camera. So we did make it to the main. So that's what I couldn't see, but we'll be able to see a lot clearer now. The camera is rinsed off. So this is where the tap on the main is, right here. Just need to try to keep this cleared off. Sure we can see well. Okay. See, in this situation we're watching flow, and you can see the connections are nice and tight. You can see things a lot clearer. You can also look to see like what kind of drop you have, or what angle the camera is sitting at there in the bottom left hand corner. It shows how the sitting at a 35-degree angle here, and then it should even out once we get to the top of this drop off. They were, dove in a hurry so that they could get down to the depth of the main. All the connections are looking really, really good. Coming back into the house, close to the clean out. There we go. And we are right here and back out of the clean out. So, looks great. No issues whatsoever. Not even really anything to note. Not even a low spot in the line. Everything was pitched correctly and done well. The line didn't even sink when they backfilled it all, so we were able to see obviously some flow and verify that hitting it with some water flow would have highlighted any low spots and bellies, and everything looked great. No obstructions, no structural issues, everything was great. So that'll end the inspection at 1691 Sunset Creek Court.